Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Bridget, and today I have a message about your career and finances. Okay, and before I get into that, I just wanted to let you know I have released an infinite abundance blueprint light language tape that will help you to manifest miracles in your finances and career. I've been listening to it each night as a sleep tape, actually, because that's something I'm working on at the moment for myself is like abundance. So I wanted to do it. Basically, you just do it on repeat all night long and I love it. It's already been working. So just thought I'd put that out there because this spirit wants to talk about your career and finances in this reading. Okay. So the first card that I got is Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. So you are about to reach some new level of success within your career, and it's coming directly after you overcoming some kind of an obstacle. This could be an obstacle within yourself or outside of yourself. I kind of see it both ways, actually. This could easily be talking about an obstacle that you actually have within yourself, like some kind of an internal block that may be limiting the amount of abundance that has been coming to you through your career or something like this. But I'm just seeing you reaching like a new level of success. Like I'm seeing a level up in your career, and it's going to directly, I feel like for a lot of you, this obstacle is actually coming from inside of you, even if it's showing up as something external, like, I don't know, you don't like your coworkers or your boss, or you keep making just under the amount of money you need to make each month, or you keep having not enough energy to get the amount of work done you want to get done. Whatever the obstacle may have been to do with career finances, I feel like always the origin of that obstacle exists within us. And because of that, it can be a positive thing because it means that we have an ability to shift that. We have an ability to change that. So I'm seeing you overcoming obstacles that have been making something within your career like harder, like there's been more resistance than is necessary, or there's been kind of a block as well to the enjoyment. We have passion and pleasure save your life. Like getting something to do with your abundance, your finances, the like key to it is that you're meant to really enjoy what you do. And you're at a consciousness level as a soul where you just are meant to love what you do. Like you just are. That's what I'm being shown. Like you are high enough in your consciousness that you really don't need to live out a karmic life where you hate what you do all the time, all day, every day. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just seeing something like you are. Oh, I saw a blue butterfly. I love that blue butterfly. I think it lives in our garden. Anyway, you are beyond that. And you're meant to enjoy. You're meant to like really enjoy and have passion and pleasure for your life, like every day, whatever you do every day, whatever you do as your career, whatever that is, and whatever passion and pleasure means for you. Okay. And I'm just seeing like you really have the ability to manifest some kind of a condition in your life that is really enjoyable for you. Spirit saying as well, this is the final card I pulled for you, okay? Vast vistas, expand your horizons. So for some of you, this level of success will really expand you and expand your horizons for your like job. This could be you getting a job overseas, even if that's something you've been trying to manifest. I'm seeing that for some of you, really specific message, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing that Spirit saying maybe for you to like bring more passion and pleasure into your career and stuff that you might need to expand your horizons. There might need to be like a freshen up of the energy, maybe seeing how you can change or innovate things, or like looking for how you might want to like challenge yourself. For some of you, some kind of message coming through, like some of you might not feel challenged anymore in your current job. You might feel like you kind of gone as far as you can. And I'm seeing something here around like, yeah, maybe it's time to expand, like get out the box. Because I just see like whatever might be blocking your passion and your pleasure within your career, that has to shift in some way, because your passion and enjoyment and pleasure from your career is part of how you get the money, right? It's part of how you get that financial glow up that you want. Now, for some of you, like I said, it's really all about looking inwards, right? Some of you I'm seeing like there might actually be things to do, like you might be moving overseas to get a job overseas, or you might want to look at a new role or a new job in some way. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is actually all inner work. Spirit, let's pull a card. Like, what do you want it to say about the inner work there? the inner shift, the block is inwards. Yeah, oh my God, are you serious? Taking shelter, the answers are within. Yes. I guess like the advice then is to look within, because it can be really easy to like look outside of us and be like, oh my gosh, the reason I hate my job is because of this person that I work with. Oh my God, this person I work with, they're the worst. And they might be the worst. Okay. I'm not trying to tell you that they're not the worst, but I just feel like the block is inside. And when we don't shift things inside of ourselves, even if we try to change our life outside, like you're like, I can't work at this job anymore because I hate this person who I work with. It's like, even if you try to move jobs, you might just end up meeting a cookie cutter mold of that person you're trying to leave from your old job. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like the internal landscape has to shift and change for us to have meaningful shifts and change in our life. And sometimes it can be really hard. It's kind of like an active willpower to like look within in those moments instead of pointing the finger outside of us and being like, I just need to move this place or move house or move this. It's like sometimes we have to like get a little bit uncomfortable and just look inside and be like, you know what? This person that I hate at my job is a cookie cutter mold of the dynamic I had with my dad or something like this, which is often the case, which I learned from psychotherapy. When I was in group therapy like years and years ago, when I was like 18, our therapist taught us that if you get really like triggered by people in the group space, they're always going to be playing out some kind of a dynamic that you have with one of your family members, where it's like, oh my God, this person always triggers me, but they're just like my sister or my brother or my dad or my mom or my aunt or my uncle or my cousin or whatever. It kind of becomes like a microcosm of your family unit. And I've noticed that, you know how some workplaces are like, oh, we're family. I feel like that's a bit of a red flag, but I guess sometimes it might be nice. I don't know. But it kind of can be like family. So that's what I'm trying to say is like the block is usually inside of us. It's just that it's so easy to point the finger outside and be like, well, if I just had this thing different, I just worked at a different place and I had a different boss, then everything would be different. And it's like, it might be different in certain ways, but if that block is still inside, then it's going to find a way to manifest. Okay, so what's your advice about that? Because I know it can be frustrating. Like, yeah, or it can even show up with neighbors as well. Just like people, they have a way of acting out our internal world with us. Gosh darn, why do they do that? Okay, so what's your advice about that, Spirit? Because I feel like for some of you, this might be actually what's happening. Like maybe you have someone at your job who like, I freaking cannot stand them. Which is, again, I'm not trying to say that that I wouldn't feel the same in that situation, but what can they do about it, Spirit? Keep going forwards. Yeah, I think that the advice is to be okay with the fact that it might be a little bit uncomfortable, because you are actually manifesting success in your life and you are actually manifesting this overcoming the obstacles. Like this card is kind of saying you're already doing it. Like you're already doing the work to make the change, to have the shift, to clear the block. You're already doing it. As much as you can, focusing on passion and pleasure. For some of you, this is actually like, for some of you, you might also be realizing you want a career change. Like maybe you want to work for yourself, to start your own business, this kind of thing. But just like, don't do it, I guess, from the place of wanting to run away from a dynamic. I mean, it's complicated because I would say, yes, get out of a toxic job situation where the boss is toxic or your workplace is toxic or something. But keep in mind that even if you work from home, maybe you end up manifesting a neighbor who plays this dynamic out with you, or you have a client who plays this dynamic out with you. This is what I'm trying to say is like, there are things inside of us that we can't run from. So I guess it's just about like being clear about where this change is coming from. Because for some of you, I'm feeling this card and it's like you just want to like run out of this box and be like, break me free, let me free. But sometimes things, they happen a little bit more gradually. It will happen for you. I'm seeing that you will end this dynamic. You're not going to need to play this out forever. This became very specific reading, didn't it? All right. So, what about for everyone else, Spirit? What do you want them to know about their career finances? Haha. We have cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. Yeah, and I'm getting this kind of connecting to this card as well. I'm seeing more passion and pleasure coming back into your life, coming back into your career, what you do for a job, how you make your money, your role, your how you are of service to the world. Spirit saying the key to your abundance is that you enjoy it, that you enjoy yourself while you do it, because that is what makes you magnetic. That's what brings you in all the opportunities that you are desiring and that you are wanting. So I'm seeing as well with this purification card, like, and this obstacles card, you are clearing currently something really deep. You are currently clearing something really deep that has been maybe keeping you from a sense of passion and pleasure. Because obviously, if you have someone in the workplace, for example, just using that example, but take it however you want. If you have someone in the workplace who you like dread seeing every day, then it's not going to bring you very much passion and pleasure into your life, is it? So I'm seeing that keep doing the emotional work, keep looking inwards. The answers are within, like the card said, because you are overcoming obstacles. It's already set into motion. And I'm just seeing that this level of success is going to take you to a new place. Maybe for some of you, literally to a new place. You're getting a job somewhere else than where you live, but it's going to bring you to a new level. And it's really worth the inner work, basically. It's going to be very rewarding. All right. That's your little reading for today. But I do hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, if you'd like to check out that Infinite Abundance Blueprint tape for a little bit of extra help with manifesting financially, then I'll link it down below. And like I said, I'm working with it every day. And yeah, sending you so much love and light. Bye.